Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm just going through playing with some of my old media stuff that I had in here, and I didn't remember that one at all, but that was kind of cool. It's good to see everybody getting ready for our monthly Thirsty Thursday, and I've got one little thing to do on the clickies over here, and I'll get it fixed really quick. But it's nice to see everybody tonight. We're getting close to the end of the year. So we're going to talk a little bit about schedules. We're going to talk a little bit about um, how I'm going to finish the year out with the channel and on Thursdays. And we're going to change up members night a little bit. We'll talk about reasons why for that. I'm going to make it. I like the fact that members night is very exclusive for those that have signed up for the program. But I also want to put in something for everybody else that is here pretty much every single week as well. I want to make it exciting for everybody on members night. So we're going to add something to that. And then I'll talk to you about a little of the stuff that I've been going through and doing. And we have a few things that I want to chat about tonight. But for the most part, it's going to be about taking care of you guys, seeing having a couple of fun races and a special giveaway at the end for everybody here as a Thirsty Thursday thank you. I just haven't finished what I was trying to do because my mouth just kind of gets in the way. Hang on one sec. There we go. All right, let's go. And through the comments here as we roll. Jay Paul was in first today. Thank you, sir. Jay is hilarious. That's about all I can say. Jay's got a pretty wicked sense of humor. Papa Rouse, Mr. Bill was in here, liked and shared. If you want to help this stream out, that's the things that you can do. I go through and I go back the actual shares that I get. And those of you that hit that button and put this on either your homepage, your community tab, or whether you share it to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, I get the notifications. So, that's how that works. And I will comment every time you do. Sometimes it takes me a while to get caught up on comments like that, but for sure. Hey, Terry, I did not realize that I did not mod you up yet. So there you go. Welcome. And by the way, thank you for the comment the other night about the likes on the giveaway. That made me feel better. What's up, Ronnie? Nice to see you. Thank you for being in today. We're in a hashtag Thirsty Thursday mode. Man, if you go into like your Google settings and put in hashtag Monday Digs or hashtag Thirsty Thursday, you're going to find a lot of stuff from this treasure hunting community for sure. Torchy, number one on the thumbs up. Thank you very much. I just came across your video today about the metal detector. That was pretty good. If you want to know who somebody that shares everybody's stuff out, it makes it very apparent. It's Johnny Smallpepper. And talk about a guy that really cares about helping other people's in the community. He's absolutely a great guy. I know he's probably not here right now, but everybody sing the man's praise. What up is next? Kevin Hawthorne. Good evening. Citrus Connection is hiring bus drivers and experienced mechanics. Kevin lives in the Lakeland, Florida area, works at the bus station down there, and evidently they're having trouble finding employees as well. So if you're in that area and you need work, Kevin will help you get an application done at the Citrus Connection because he is the man there. Seen that boy on TV several times. He is the man. Brian, what's up? Hey, Jay Paul. You don't show up on my subscribe until I went to your channel pictures. I'm already subscribed to you. There you go. Looky there. FL Thunder digging with Rob. And I thought I was going to be first. You know better than that, Rob. You're late for everything. But Rob was in here at 8:30 tonight, so that's really cool. Got to dig that. Brian, welcome. Rob, welcome. Thank you both. Let's get a little faster here. County seat, Ken and T. Welcome, you guys. Much love to you all. Mr. Kangaroo is in here as well. 32 months in the program. I appreciate you. I know that you show up everywhere that I do. And if you think that I don't pay attention, I monitor that stuff really closely. And I thank you very much. I know Alex thanks you as well. Let's see. Jay and Brian, Terry. Terry says, "What's up, everyone?" Thank you again. Drew Shepard is in the chat. Welcome. Thank you. I hope everybody's having a great week. I tried to detect Monday, but the ground was frozen down a few inches, and it was playing havoc with my machine. Frozen ground playing havoc with your machine. That's tough. Terry, where are you at exactly? Obviously somewhere probably in, I'm assuming Canada or very far north as far as the United States go, but I don't want to hear that terminology, frozen ground. If I hear frozen ground anytime soon, I'm going to Florida. A lot of the similar folks chatting it up. What is next? I see Steven Stark is in here. Steven Single-Handed Jewelry and More. Check out Steven's page. He's been doing some metal detecting himself. Good for him. Does a nice job. I want to see some of that jewelry, Steven. I need some pictures of jewelry. Riddle's Relics. Speaking of pictures of jewelry, Randy makes some really cool trinkets and stuff. One of the best friends of this channel for sure. I can't wait to see that race tonight for the Treasure Fam folk. Also coming up in the next couple weeks, I was going to tell you a little bit about schedule, but as it has it, I've got I have 3 weeks out of the rest of the year that are planned. I have a guest for one of them, and then I have another members night. And then I have something else planned that's around the end of the year or Christmas, a Christmas stream, something to that effect. Other than that, it's going to be open mic night. Anybody that wants to come up and hang out is more than welcome. I will be posting the link for StreamYard in my community tab for members only. You guys have first shot at that if you want to come up and hang out. Bring your questions. Challenge me. I'm ready for it. So it gets kind of eventful when I do that. So we're going to do that coming up. Other than the 3 streams I have planned, the rest of the streams till the end of the year. Then we're going to do something different next year, and we'll talk about it here in a little while as well. Let's see. By the way, I got Ash is hanging out with me today. He's decided that he wants to be in my lap and see what I'm doing. So I figured I'd put him up for just a second. He's an attention hound. He likes it. Once again, getting through here a little bit. Dropped and Forgotten. Mr. Jeff is in the chat. If you guys haven't been on Monday Digs lately, we've been putting out some tremendous content. If you missed Brian's video from Monday, had the news out there for him returning a class ring. It is worth the watch. Sit through the video. It is worth the watch. The drained lake out there. By the time I got there, they had been digging for 30 days in that thing, and I still come out of there with silver and gold that day. So it's amazing how much stuff is out there if you're actually listening to your detector. But everybody check out his video from this week. Everybody's video was really good, but Brian's, I think, was the feature of the week. Let's go a little faster here. I'm trying to clean out my hard drive. I got so much footage I haven't used. It's not even funny. What up, Mr. Rick? You know what? Let's see. That's King Hay right there. We're going to call Rick King from now on. I think that's going to be a nickname that's going to suit him. We're just going to call him King. I know Angie's like cringing when I say that. And then Rob says, Slob here, present and accounted for. Hello, Miss T. I'm telling you, it's been an eventful year. Expressions of the outdoors. Boom. Happy Thursday, Sparky. You know what? I'm going to tell you what's I'm running my butt off at work, and I've got things going nonstop. My job is nonstop. As I don't get to do most of my job during the day, I'm trying to be able to get caught up enough to do my job. That's how my job works. And then Wayne will drop me like one-line questions right around like lunchtime or thereafter, and he will get my brain off of what I'm doing and make it turn into this philosophical deal where he's questioning some stuff and I get it rolling. And so therefore my brain is occupied most of the afternoon until he gets off of work and we can chit chat a little bit. But that being said, welcome to the membership program, Miss Nez. Much love to you. Thank you very much. You were fantastic on Johnny Small Pepper today. Absolutely. There's Rob again, switching back and forth. Let's go. Mr. Marty Verstal, welcome. Amanda again. Mystic Librarian is in the house. I still love that name. Expression of the outdoors, Mr. Wayne. Hello, hello. Cubot is in here. Cubot, I've figured out, is my neighbor to the south a little bit. So welcome. Definitely appreciate you. Going a little faster. There's Cubot. Thank you for the invitation. If I got some vacation coming up here in a couple of weeks, it's not that far. I might make a drive down and bring a couple detectors if that's something that you'd be interested in. Be sure to let me know. And there's Miss Nez right there. Much love for Nez. She's a fantastic human being. Has helped Johnny out so much, and she is so nice to all of us. She's become a good friend. Mr. Jim, welcome. I know I saw it. Man, the chat goes so fast, it is definitely hard to keep up with. Johnny Small Pepper, he is the man. Gonna cruise on a little harder here. You know, everybody was talking. I love the audience that we have. I say it all the time. Most 99% of the folks in here just are absolutely my favorite people. There was a few years in here where it didn't work as such. It was always something that was going on that I didn't like, and I'm so glad that it's not that way anymore. Riddles is playing some fast. Man, I'm telling you what, when the new map drops, I'm going to be on it a lot because I want to get used to the diner. But I'm feeling that urge again as it's starting to get cold to be inside. I'll make another push playing the games. Thank you, Miss Nez. Much appreciated. Facey Ace. See him over at Johnny's all the time as well. Thank you so much. Johnny will share my stuff out. I have more notifications from Johnny Small Pepper about shares than anybody. Ringo, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you. And you think you're at the bottom, but you're not. But I actually am getting there. There we go. Check out our jewelry and artwork on our website right there. MrCraftworks.com. I haven't seen the website yet, Randy, but I will be glad to do so. All right. So as after a couple of weeks ago, we were over on hashtag Monday Digs hanging out, and first and foremost, Ed has been working that live stream pretty well. You got to give the man a little bit of time until he gets his methodology figured out and how he wants to actually run it. But as far as an early afternoon live stream, he's been doing really, really amazing. He's really working hard on his channel. You might want to also check out, he's dropping long videos later in the week, and he's doing all the things to reach the goals that he set for himself on YouTube. I hit him with some challenges for him to do a little bit of research and start working towards for other things. So we got to keep supporting our Monday Diggers, and he's doing a fantastic job. And with that being said, a couple weeks ago, I'm not going to say that I was a little put off, but a couple weeks ago, as like timing would have it, I log in to Monday Digs, and then there I see Mr. Plummer, Mr. Buckleboy on Ed's live stream, and it had been a few years back, and I'm just going to bust on you while you're here, but it had been a few years back, and I didn't think he ever really wanted to be on a live stream. It was kind of talked about that way, and that wasn't his intention, but as you all know, Buckleboy has sit back and created an excellent piece of literature for all of us metal detectorists. He created a book. Here you go. A book of relics, Guide to IDing Relics. And he has put some heart and some soul into this book. And so I just want to let you guys know that I have purchased a copy, obviously. But coming up in December, early December, Buckleboy is going to be on here for a night, and I'm going to work with him a little bit, and I'm going to come up with some special idea or whatnot. Maybe I'll pay shipping on any books that are sold or pay for a discount, but I'm going to donate a little bit of money to help him sell some more Christmas presents. So we're just going to go through that. We're not going to probably look at the book because we're not going to spoil it. But I'm going to come up with something to kind of help him sell a few before Christmas time this year. And as a surprise on Christmas in here, yours truly is going to be giving one of these away. So I will be giving one of these away on Christmas time this year. So if you have any interest at all in relic identification, the stuff that you can find in the United States, and this great book that was put together by one of our friends, keep on the lookout. I think it's December 11th. He's going to be in here, and you're going to get to know Mr. Plummer a little bit better. And I will do a fantastic job of painting a picture and how we ended up with this fantastic book for our hobby for the United States. Also, thank you, Buckleboy, for getting those shipped out so quick. I appreciate it. The packaging was amazing. No dings. It was wrapped up tight. It would have took a tank to break that package open. Yeah. Make sure you drop me an email, Qbot. I'm on vacation coming up, and I can make time for a day. So I can make a day. There's my email address going across. I think you're just about 2 hours south of me. We'll have a conversation. I would glad to come down and dig one day. So there's one of the announcements that have been made. December 11th, Buckleboy will be in here with me hanging out. I am going to chip in and help anybody that wants to buy a book that day. I'm going to chip in on it, whether it be help with shipping or discount on the book. And then on Christmas, I'm going to give away one of these books. So keep that in mind. If you're interested, be sure to hang out. What is up, Brockton? Hey, everybody. I just want to let you know that Sean, although you don't see him very much anymore, very often, he is working really hard to make a solid living, building a business. and I just want him to know that I'm very proud of the steps that he's taken and moving forward, because he's been doing excellent. He sounds better than most times that I've heard him. So make sure you show him a little bit of love, say hi to him, and Sean, I'm proud of you, dude. I'm really glad to see you making it. Listen, Rob won the CKG shovel last couple of weeks ago, and the pinpointer. Listen, the joke is that there was no postage due, but I'm telling people that I don't know how you go about your business, but I put in a CKG, or I put a CKG shovel and a pinpointer back in a box, and I mailed it from here in Kentucky to Florida. And I made it from here to Florida, and I mailed it via UPS for $9. I can't hardly send a small package for $9 to United States Postal Service. So before you ship anything right now, be sure to check out UPS. But it got there, and it happened. And Angie, let's see, it's 78 plus shipping, which I think is 10. I think it's 178 for 2. So yeah, so something to that effect. That book I was reading on it this afternoon when I got home from work. It's on time, and it's definitely one for the bookshelf too. I've got my Civil War book in there, and ironically, up in the top corner there, I got my Book of Buckles, and then I got a state history book. I've never went through my cabinet in there to show you all my treasures and stuff that I covet. One of these days we'll have to do that and get more of a flexible camera out there to do that. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff in there like that. I will probably store my copy of the book in there, as I've got my cave area down here that I frequent. Just to keep everybody in the loop today, These 227, Uncle Dave is in the house. Check out his channel. He finds some of the coolest stuff. Uncle Dave. And then I seen Bear Magnetics. What's up, Chris? Good to see you. Let me find you again. Nice to see you, my friend. Probably one of the luckiest members in Ohio River history, as he, I think, has won both a magnet and a metal detector from this channel over the course of his time being here. So talk about your benefits. Talk about your benefits. 5 Mile is in the house. Yeah, it's like right around there. I think that's exactly correct. 5 Mile. Listen, I'm gonna come up with something that anybody that purchases a book, I'm gonna chip in, so that way I get a chance to talk to Buckle Boy and we have a good time that night, and then it'll be my gift to you. And Terry, that's what I use. I use Pirate Ship. I put in the size of the box, where it's going, and they give me my options for shipping. They give you options with insurance. They let you know how, the best way to ship your stuff. Pirate Ship has been excellent for me, especially for like tax purposes, because all my stuff is right there. I can just print out when I go to the accountant at the end of the year. It's really phenomenal. I know there's other companies that do it, but Pirate Ship is the one that I use. All right. So back to a quick recap. Listen, Angie says she has the opening for interviews. If anybody wants to go up there and chit chat with Miss Angie and Mr. Rick, King Rick, however, her about page has her email address, and she has a really good time. Her and Ed have been absolutely killing it this fall, and they are growing substantially. So check out those two. Angie's fun. I like to bust on her, but she's a good time. Rob says, I don't use pirate ship, but I do ship my pants. Rob has been hanging out with Brockton too much because that is a Brockton joke. Because I think Brockton actually has a problem down there and has to wear one of those undergarments. Sorry, Brockton. Torchy, Miss Angie is a hoot. If you didn't catch Angie, myself, Rachel, and Wayne on Halloween at Expressions of the Outdoors, we had a good time. Yeah, well, you have got Miss Angie. You have got to get my daughter to agree, because the gaming and the sports, we could do that all in a day. No, I did not, but I'm going to load it up right now and get it ready to rock so that I can see it, because I meant to the other night, and I think I went straight to bed when I got out of here. Hang on a second. I'm going to get you loaded up. Sometimes I'm really bad. Let's see. There you are. There's something that I didn't have. I did not have the bell rung. There we go. Oh yeah, I got you loaded up. Hey, Ronald McDonald with a massacre. Ronald McDonald with a metal detector. That is down. That's right down the way. I agree. And you know what, Angie? That brings me to another quick little topic. The night, and they're talking about paranormal activity and stuff. Angie's like, you get to see a little bit different side of me, and I agree. I believe we all have, we have our different personalities, to some to speak. For as a general rule, we're all pretty much the way we are. Some days we're a little more reserved than others, but in that format, Angie's kind of in her element, right? She loves the paranormal. She feels very sensitive to it, and she had us really. It was a good time listening to her talk on a subject that she was very comfortable with. Absolute blast. Check out Wayne's Live that night. We had a good time. Rachel dressed up. She looked like $1,000,000. It was a blast. So, what we are going to do is, it is almost 9:30. First thing, let's see, hold on. Yeah. T, Ken, you knew it was going to come out of his mouth, because he doesn't have that kind of control some days. But we are into the month of November. Today we're the first two races tonight are always for the members. However, I'm running a separate giveaway for everybody in the chat tonight, as I'm going to start doing 3 on members night. So that way there is always an extra benefit for hanging out with me. Tonight it's going to be another gift card. So tonight we're going to hand out 1, 2, 3 Amazon gift cards. So if you have been here and you have chatted in the chat, you are already entered. So we are going to do that here in a little way. Brockton, listen, son, I told you about that. You're not supposed to do that. But anybody that was just blessed by Brockton Magnet Fisher with a membership tonight, be sure to thank him. I wanted to give you a big thank you from all of us here in the Treasure family. You do some awesome work. Bro, you guys are my family. I take these relationships that I've built in here and I treasure them. You guys are awesome. Most of you I've gotten to know at least some personally, and um, there's a lot of value in the people in this chat. There's a lot of solid, good, hardworking people and a lot of value here. So thank you for the compliment. I feel the same way. Randy, you and Mr. Mark Trailer, uh, a couple other unnamed donors that helped out with metal detectors this year. You guys are awesome. Miss Georgianne, awesome. We've done a lot of good stuff in here this year, and it's going to carry over into next year. Got a lot of stuff planned that I can't wait to take off next year. And you know what? It came down to it, and I only missed 5 weeks this year. And usually, going 52 weeks is tough. So for a live stream to have only missed 5, I feel like I did pretty good. So next year is going to be different. We're going to talk about that too. I'm going to get this race run first. So let me get this thing out here. This is for the Treasure fan members. These folks here are the people that give me the ultimate support. Some of these folks, whoops, that's not it. Let's see, is that it? Did it switch? Did I pick the wrong screen? There it is. Let's go. Rob has not missed a Sunday in over 3 years. I will give Rob credit for showing up every week, because that is not easy to do. I promise you it is not. But I'm just going to throw a little shade out there that, some of us have long jobs every week too, and sometimes it just doesn't work out for us. But I know Rob is very consistent, and that is one of the keys to his channel for all of you guys, is being consistent, being here when he's supposed to be. I did not pull a Rob and hit the wrong button. I had 2 side by side for 2 different races, Bill. But anyway, yeah, speaking of, Bill is another one of those guys that is always showing support, and we think a lot of Bill as well. Rob, I love you too, man. All right, this is the group of folks that helps me keep going every month. You guys help me do a lot of different things. Before I started today, I'm going to say hello to each one of you guys. Practical Ken, Charlie digging it back, Chris at Cavalry Relics, Miss Rachel, Jersey Ray Diggs, Riddles Relics in the chat, Expressions of the Outdoors in the chat, and Miss Georgianne is usually lingering somewhere in the chat. You guys are the upper echelon. You guys always have a free pass to come up anytime you want to come on the channel. You may not have known that until now, but I always offer it up if you guys want it. Also, donation time, man. Anytime you guys need any help with anything, I 100% support you guys. With that being said, I'm going to turn this stupid music off, and I'm going to make this thing blow up just a little bit bigger. There we go. We're going to run it in 3. Wait a second. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Shuffle them up. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, you guys. Much love to you all. Tom says, get a room. I appreciate my friends. Look at that. Go figure that Practical Ken is wearing a football helmet. We do need to protect his noggin, because he probably would run into a wall. And those that are dressed up as pilgrims, I'm kind of worried about them. Them turkeys are a little confused. Okay, expressions of the outdoors. He is a Native American with a few feathers in his cap right now, holding on to the lead with 57 seconds to go. But Jersey Ray, go figure, has a broken pumpkin on her head. That is Rachel in a nutshell. So we were going to keep that thing rolling. Rachel's got the lead. She has a tendency to win this race and not cash in her gift cards. If she wins today, be sure to bust on her a little bit to cash in her gift cards. We love her, but she's lazy. Anybody else? George Ann's coming up, hanging in there. Randy is in the back with PK. Cavalry Relics is in a baker's hat. I kind of think that's funny too. Steven's cheering for George Ann. We're down to the final fallback. They're all neck and neck with Expressions Out of the Outdoors leading the way. Cavalry Relics, Expressions of the Outdoors, Riddles Relics, digging it back. Wayne, Expressions of the Outdoors. Congratulations, Mr. Wayne. You are a winner today, sir. You are a winner today. If you haven't checked out Wayne's channel, he plays with animation and metal detecting. It's a different look for the community. Show that man some love. Also, our good friend at Robinson Exotic Reptiles is in the house. If you want to see some fantastic specimens of snake, that man's got them. All right, Mr. Wayne, congratulations, sir. Got to cut that music out. There we go. And right to there. All right. What a nice race there. Wayne is always in here. He's always doing what he can to help out. Much love to the man. Well deserved, Wayne. You are right. He's chuckling it up right now. Okay. Let's see what we going on. 938. Oh, anytime, sir. Anytime you want to promote any of those wonderful animals. I know a lot of people don't understand snakes and a lot of people don't like them, but you have some beauties. Anything that you want to promote that you're trying to find homes for, just send me an email day of stream and I'll be glad to show them off for you, sir. There he is. Very good karma, sir. Congratulations. I do have a package that I got to send your way. So I might change up your prize this week from a gift card to something else in a package if you're interested. We'll call it a surprise package, but you're definitely going to want that. I'll just tell you right now. Listen, after participating in Wayne's animation, I'm afraid for myself a little bit because I mean, these aliens just keep stealing me up and put me in spaceships, threatening to probe me, trying to get me to drink beverages. I feel like I'm about to be roofied and taken advantage of. It looks like it's comedy to you. It doesn't feel like comedy to Shane. Miss Colleen, Lucky Duck, how are you doing, my dear? Don't drink that juice. Yeah, I was a little concerned, but at least at least he sends me the clips in advance, so I kind of know what's coming. But anyway, Wayne's rendition of a Waverly Hills video for fun was really cool. just wait till he releases some more content about the actual night that we spent in there. Couldn't have had a better time. It tasted like regret. I know, man. Definitely fun. All right. Once again, guys, don't forget that the next few weeks, I have 3 planned live streams. The so the I will be in here on Thanksgiving night too. So share yourself out on Thanksgiving. If you want to come in here on Thanksgiving night, you're more than welcome. But on December the 4th and December the 11th, that one of those will be members night. The other night will be an hour with Buckle Boy. And then on the Christmas stream, whichever day that falls on, is planned as well. The rest of the Thursdays between now and the end of the year are going to be an open mic type of format. Anybody that wants to come up and just hang out and BS with me, you're more than welcome for any of those nights. And that will go out to Treasure Fam members first, and then it will go out to entry level as well. There is my favorite Bucky right there. You know what? Bucky is one of the people that I actually thought about, really seriously. I would like to have as a co-host up here. I don't get to see him enough, and I thought that it'd be good if he came up here and hang out with me. If anybody thinks that Bucky would make a good co-host, tell him he can hit me up if he's interested. But it's not necessarily a permanent thing. I've had 4 or 5 over the years. If you want to make it for a good, like a few month run to see how you like it, that would be awesome. Also, he could always stream to his community as well, because I do have the paid StreamYard account. So that's the man right there. I think it would be a lot of fun. If you all think that as well, be sure to leave comments tonight in and after the stream and tag @MadMag. See, that's when I see Brockton knows. Oh, no way. That is awesome. I cannot wait. Listen, when you send me the video, you and I would love to come and check out all your pets, dude. And I know you're not that far, because I know you're really close. And I know that I like to go up to that area quite often. I would love to see some of your stuff. Maybe we could work that out sometime. Yeah, just tell him, Brockton. Go Bucky. Rob is still on top of the football pool. After we took a disastrous week last week, he is still winning. He's still killing it. And I don't know how he's cheating, but he's cheating. Hey, Torchy, don't feel bad. I think Rob and I went 1-2 last year, and I think Rob ended up beating me at the end of the year by 2 or 3 points. You can look at the standings from previous years, but we killed it last year, and I couldn't catch him. This year I'm down 10 right now. So it's going to take a lot to catch up. I got to be very careful and on my picks, but I've also got to take some chances as well. Jersey Ray. There you go. There's Miss Rachel. Like I said on Wayne's stream last week, Miss Rachel absolutely had a stunning costume on. Wayne and I and Angie, we just dropped the ball for Halloween. Rachel looked flipping awesome. We looked like schlubs. I mean, Wayne had some kind of I can't even remember what he threatened us with, but it wasn't no kind of a costume per se. And Rachel decked out 100%. Right on, Rob. Speak the truth, bro. We did look like schlubs. But yeah, so anybody that wants to participate on the channel, I've only got 3 more planned lives for the rest of the year. The other nights are either going to be open mic where anybody can hang out. Maybe I might take one of those nights off. I'm not sure yet if it doesn't look like it's going to be a good day. But for the most part, it's going to be open mic except for the other 3. Yeah. Have to agree. I got you, Brian, for sure. Listen, here's the deal about the NFL. And I know this isn't a sports stream, but the NFL stands for not for long. And what that means is that these teams go through phases. The coaching and the conditioning's not as great now, and these teams get on rolls. So you just as soon as Rob gets hot and goes up by 10, he can have a couple bad weeks and lose half that lead. It doesn't take much. You got to stay on course, though. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. We'll definitely check it out. If there's any video or photos in there, I'll save it for the next stream. And we're coming up on 9:50, which means that we're going to run the treasure fan or the entry level race for everybody. And so all you new entry level members before today are all listed in that race. And we're going to get that thing ready to go. Mad Max says, how about them Chiefs? They look the part, right? They're getting better as the season goes on. You talk about the Chiefs and Ed shows up, right? There you go. Hi-ho Silver right there. Oh, I see him up here a little sooner. Can you guys, if you want to talk about the Chiefs, get over there and talk with my daughter because there is no bigger Chiefs fan than my kid. Just saying. Rachel, you know what? The compliments are always nice. It did look good, but you're correct in that point too. It is face paint and wasn't as good as I'd like it to have been. But as bad as we looked, you looked flipping amazing because we didn't have nothing. So your costume looked the best. Get over on the other channel and bust on my daughter. If you want to see somebody that knows about the NFL and football, that young lady will surprise you to no end. And she is the biggest Chiefs fan. I thank Alex. I still talk about awesome. Yeah. So my thoughtful child, when we were in Orlando for vacation, and I was driving over to meet Rob to metal detect one day, she wanted to be a part as well. So she got us all a tour inside the stadium at Raymond James Stadium, and we all went in there together, hooked up, and we went on a stadium tour. I got photos somewhere. We all got to stand on the Tampa Bay field. She was inside the pirate ship with a Kansas City Chief jersey on, for those of you. Check that out. Let me see. Hold on a second. I think I got a picture from that day in here somewhere. Let me see. A few people to say hello to once I get off this picture. Here you go. This is the sports channel. This was our cover photo for a little while, one that she made. There you go. There we are at Raymond James Stadium. That was during the tour when we were spending time in Florida. There she is with her Nick Bolton jersey. Yeah. She's a great kid. Let's see. That was so sad to see the news today about the Dallas Cowboy player taking his life. Only 24, such a tragedy. Prayers to his family and his teammates. You know, uh, I'm gonna I'll make a statement about that, because here's what I think. I think young NFL players, I don't think there's enough support for them when they get into the NFL about handling their new life and their newfound wealth, their newfound public responsibility. I don't think there's enough people there trying to help them become good adults. And I think that is part of the problem. For anybody to take their own life, I can't imagine what that's like. I can't imagine feeling that bad, or feeling like whatever I mean, probably embarrassment from the being chased by the police or whatnot, or having to go through that public part of it. But there's no reason to do that. And prayers go out to that young man's family and his teammates. He had just blocked a punt, for crying out loud. Hey, everybody, check out Mr. Jeff. I know I'm going to tell you that Adventures with Goat has started up his winter live streaming again. I've caught him several times on. Stop by and show Jeff some love. He's going to probably be live streaming quite a bit for content, because I know he's got some hurt feet. So, but Jeff, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Much love to you. All righty. Thank you so much. Yeah. Nick Bolton is a stud. Yeah, Bucky, she's awesome. We her work schedule has been so mad that we haven't had time to do that channel like we want. It's kind of been a hodgepodge this year, but she's really great with the crowd. She has more YouTube potential than anybody I know. She just doesn't have the time to do it. A lot of people do also. We have got people to where they line up the game with us, and we will run it together, and kind of like the Manning brothers. Yep. But anyway, absolutely, Bucky. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Yep, there is the channel right there for the sports. Appreciate it. Mental illness is mental illness. Depression has no boundaries. Yeah. I mean, for sure, Rachel. I deal with some people that go through it a lot, and the one people that some of the people that you can't help, therapy wise, is your own family members, because it's kind of hard when you're vested to be sound in advice. But that is my original plan from school. I was meant to be a child psychologist, and it things didn't work out in that time frame in my life, and I ended up in a technical field. But that is where my studies started, and I talk with people all the time still about things like that. And depression is so powerful. And I know if Miss Nez is still in here, she can post that. But the Johnny Small Peppers channel, the National Suicide Hotline, and I made a comment earlier about that, is that if you know somebody is struggling, or if somebody, even if you don't know, but they seem to be off, just saying hello, asking them how their day is gone, might be enough to get them to open up or rethink what's going through their head. So don't stand by idly if you see somebody that you think might be struggling. Reach out and try to help, because Rachel is correct. Depression has no boundaries. Tom says, "Hey, goat, hashtag Tree Poop Nation." I was born depressed. So sad is extra for me. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something you got to stay on top of for sure. Oh, by the way, got to run it now. It's about that time. Members race for the entry level. We have got a nice, huge race ready to rock and roll here today. Going to get that brought up here now, as long as I don't click the wrong button. What is up, Danimal? Hey, thank you for stopping by. Definitely appreciate it. Uh, yeah, this is my chill time, and if anybody doesn't know, Thirsty Thursday is my therapy. Um, Coming in here, getting a chance to talk to you guys. If I have anything that was bad in my day, I get to let it out. Yep, I mean it's just easy peasy, right? This is how I deal with a tough day. Come in here and get to spend time with all my friends. Good luck, everybody. Yeah. Oh, Rob says he's opening halves right now. Ain't found nothing. Keep digging. It's in the chat. I saw your name in the race, so good luck. Also, everybody that's chatting, keep that in mind because there will be a Amazon gift card for anybody that has chatted in the chat tonight. Hey, that is what Thirsty Thursday is about. Danimal is having a few after work if you can. Don't drink and drive, but you know how it is. Make sure you get home safe. Johnny Small Pepper in the house says Freebird. I'd play it, but I'm not allowed. Everybody, check out Johnny Small Pepper in the afternoons for us on the East Coast. His Pepper Posse. There you go, Johnny. Your Pepper Posse. I got it. That's what them guys are all called from now on. It's the Pepper Posse. Miss Nez, Pappy the Pod Destroyer, and Dan. That's the Pepper Posse. Those guys are absolutely, they make me laugh. They make me cry. Johnny Small Pepper in the afternoons on his channel. Absolutely great. Check out the Pepper Posse. I love it. That's what it's going to be. Everybody in this race tonight here, good luck, you all. I want to say thank you once again for this month. Please hang out because we got another gift card to roll right after this bad boy. We're going to get it off here really fast. All you guys on the entry level form, please hang in there. Look for the members only content. That's what I'm going to tell you is, that's what I got to bring up. We'll talk about after this race. All right. Almost as good as Monardo Maniacs. I know Monardo Maniacs. That's like doubling down. I don't even know how I feel about that. Monardo's Maniacs is pretty crazy, but it's like I can't even with Rob's description of what a Monardo is, it makes me worried. Heath Doty's in the chat. Welcome. I'm going to go ahead and run this race so we can get on to the next thing. I got that squared away. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. My phone is going ballistic. Thank you all. That's right. The Pepper Posse is very fitting. I think so. I want some trademark rights, Johnny. Trademark rights on the Pepper Posse. Patty Disharoon, much love, my dear. Jeff says, congratulations to the winner. We got pilgrims galore running out here today. We got Rick. We got the Bad Idea Lab. Rocky Mountain Brad is up there. Motor City Magnet Fisher. He got 2 feathers that look like horns. Wicked Digga coming up. Brojo 420 Cafe is up there as well. Coming up on a 1 minute to go. Have to think seriously if you want to be called a Monardo. Yeah, I know, 5 Mile. And we got a big group up there. Finding Florida up top. Motor City Magnet Fishers hanging in there tight. Amanda just chilling on the bottom. Jerome Morris, Paul K, Rick Hay. Let's go. Mr. Tully's in the chat. Welcome. We have 34 seconds to go. It is going to come down to the nitty gritty. Rick Hay, Tom Kingery, Paul Casper, Team Lynch. The Suffolk Searcher is up there as well. Web Searcher. Gaza is up there. Cynthia Swearingen with the beautiful pink dress with 16 seconds to go. Her and Rick is out in front. Rick Hay. 10 seconds to go. Rick Hay is out there. But here comes Zompocalypse. Brian is going to get the dub unless somebody can catch him at the end. It is Brian from Zompocalypse. There you go, my friend. Thank you very much. Longtime friend. Man, he does a podcast of zombie apocalypse stuff. And I was on there with him and to help for an episode. And we had such a good time. Congratulations, Brian. I know you're probably not in here today, but I will get to you sooner than later. If anybody wins in my stream, please hit that email right below. I will send you an Amazon gift card to the email address that you send to that email. Very simple, very fast, and effective. Brian's Zompocalypse got the dub on Members Night. Now here, in just a few minutes, we are going to hand out one last gift card for the day for somebody that's been in chat and talked in here tonight. And we'll see who that is going to be coming up in the next few. Ronnie is in the chat as well. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. And get rid of this. And let's see. There it is. Anybody that is in the chat now that has not spoken, said anything, please be sure to leave a message because that's the only way you can get entered. Rachel says, please be sure to use your gift card. You all heard me earlier when I was telling you that she is notoriously horrible about not cashing gift cards, right? Rachel is probably the worst. Just saying. J. Paul, you're in. I know you're in. You say message, it's there. Anybody, though, that has not chatted in chat, please do so. Johnny says, please share the stream and smash the like button. And you know what? Support all the channels that you see in this chat. All of these folks are good people. It is a great group of folks. We do have that. We do have a nice amount of entries today. I'm going to flip over for just a second before we call it a day. Something else that I wanted to let you guys know, and if you if you're not paying attention, that's one thing. But come next year, I'm waiting to the beginning of the year to do so. But I have been going through basically some boot camp courses from an Alex Janke on YouTube for ways to work on your membership program and making it extra special for those folks. And 2026 is going to be a focus. It's going to be all about the members. So there's going to be more early members content. There's going to be, if you want to do a tech talk type of private live stream, they're going to have that stuff. Just so you know, there's lots of different things that they've been, and I think YouTube is going to work in promotion. They want channels that work with the membership program that have been doing it for a couple of years. That's why we were invited to go through and learn some of the stuff that they want us to try. So that is what we're going to do next year. I'm going to look to make the members program special, and I'm going to do a lot of different things to get it there. and follow their direction and see if the result follows from what they say. Let's see. What did I just see? Miss Patty says you all rock. Yeah, Jeff's feet are effed up. If you read that really quick, he's not walking too well. Jim says my grandson is finally learning how to use that detector. Bro, that makes me so happy. Jim, you don't even know how much that it makes me happy that all these kids and people that didn't have detectors at all are now out swinging. It blows me away. Super stoked about that. Anytime you want to send anything, Johnny, thank you for the comment. Look, he's bitching about it, so I'm going to go ahead and post it there. Johnny says only 33 likes, 37 in the chat. You guys should smash it. It does help out a ton when you do. Every time this stream gets over 50 likes, the view count doubles. So I'm just telling you that it does help. And it's simple. It's free. Support all these creators that put themselves out there and share intimacies and come on here and put their hearts out there. But the view count goes up, the more likes you have. If you guys want to come back and comment later, I am good about taking some criticism. So bang me up. Tell me what I can do better. I want to improve the live stream portion for you guys. Also, in the corner, if you guys so choose, Alex and I, through the sports channel, have been sponsored by W Energy. If you guys want to go over there and check out their products, it's all made from a coffee bean extract. The energy drink tastes very original. Take your phone and scan the QR code. If you use the code BLOODFAM, BLOODFAM, you get 10% off your order. Just another nicety. Don't expect anybody unless it's something you're interested in. But thank you guys very much for hearing that out. We're going to load up this final race of the day, and we are going to, it's not a race, but we're going to be checking out of here shortly. So let me get that dropped. Something I did notice today, that StreamYard has started offering up preset packages like you get from your editor. So I got Haunted Corner, got some more Halloween stuff. That's the one I've been running today. You're loud, Angie. Say whatever you want to say. If it's constructive criticism, you can have it. I'm good with that. Even if it's not. If I don't like it, I'll just delete it. I mean, whatever. But anyway, do have a couple of really nice overlays that they've added. I want to see what else they added. Oh, they gave you some new backgrounds. Here, that takes my audio out. Here, we'll do this. So StreamYard is offering some backgrounds and such. And here's the good news is that the chat has chilled out. There's only 19 left in here. This one you must be present to win. So if you guys want to keep bailing, cool. But those that hang out have a much better opportunity of winning a gift card. Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. Anyway, so yeah, they have some nice graphic stuff from YouTube here for the backgrounds and the overlays and stuff. Let's see. That looks kind of cool. We'll finish it with that. Old Pilon, welcome. Thank you for getting here just in time as we're going to roll this giveaway. Trick or treat is over, but hey, it is what it is. Going to load this bad boy up, and we're going to call it a day. 1 second, Jeffrey. Where did that go? Hey, guys, can you say a prayer for my dad, the chief? He has some heart issues, and we both appreciate your prayers. I'm sure, Jeff, that there will be a lot of folks in here that will be more than happy to help say some prayers for your dad, sir. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. This is just going to be a StreamYard giveaway tool. Get it loaded up. Must be present to win. You have, from the second I say go, you have 60 seconds. 60 seconds. If not, we're drawing again. Good luck, everybody. Sent you a picture on Facebook. I'm officially getting old. Hey, bro, it happens to all of us. All right, everybody, good luck. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. You guys have been completely awesome. Here we go. 48 entries, 28 in the chat. Must be present to win Amazon gift card. You have 60 seconds when I start the time. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Who's it gonna be? Heath Doty. I know I saw Heath in the chat. Heath Doty. Ready? You have 60 seconds to chat, sir. It takes me 1 minute, a little longer to get it on the StreamYard side, but keep chat. Just set a chat. Heath Doty. Come on. Oh, there he is right there. Says sweet. Send me an email at the address going across the bottom of the screen. Send me an email at that address. Make sure it is your address of choice for an Amazon gift card, because that's where it will go. I will get it out to you ASAP. If everybody has dropped me an email address, it will probably be later tonight, first thing in the morning, so that you can have it for Black Friday, which is coming up. That is another one of those things that we will talk about in the coming weeks. This week here was about members. I appreciate you all. Please be on the lookout for improvements to my membership program going forward. Definitely some exclusive content, private live streams. I'm going to do a lot more stuff for my members, because that is the group of people that shows me the most support. Much love to you all. Everybody that hung out today, I appreciate you being here. For as long as we've done this, it's still a blast. It's still therapy. You guys are awesome. Much love to you all. Peace out.